All right, so I'm here with Christy and Liza. Tell us a little bit about the flu shot this year.
So the flu shot always vaccinates against what experts anticipate to be the most common strands of the flu vaccine. In the past several years, it's been a quadrivalent vaccine where there was 4 strands that it was protecting against. This year is a little bit different. They noticed that one of the particular strands of flu just hasn't been prevalent in the past several years, and so they dropped that out of the vaccine. So this year is a trivalent vaccine, protecting against the 3 most anticipated strands of flu this season. But beyond that, it's the same as it has been in previous years.
And the one thing you've always emphasized to me in the past is that it doesn't prevent you from getting the flu.
Not necessarily.
It's about limiting the severity of it.
Correct. It can prevent you from getting sick or severely sick from the flu.
Because, and you've talked about in the past, I mean, the flu is prevalent every year.
Right. Some years are worse than other years, but we see it essentially every fall season.
And a lot of people, I mean, you promote it every year, get your flu shots from wherever.
Yep.
But, you know, it's hard to get people to take those shots because...
Yeah. So it is recommended by the CDC for anyone 6 months and above, with rare exception. If you think you may have a health condition that prevents you from getting the flu shot, it's good to have that conversation with your doctor. And if you're still not open to receiving the vaccine, there's other things that you can do. Staying home when you're sick, avoiding large crowds, consider wearing a mask, washing your hands is really, really effective. So there's other measures you can take as well.
For people with kids, young kids, talk about that, because for a lot of those kids, they're in places where I would assume illness is really prevalent.
Correct, yeah. Schools, daycares, where people are gathering together in larger groups. You tend to see higher rates of viruses being passed around during the season. So it's great to consider getting vaccines for children. Again, that's often done in the pediatrician setting, so you can always talk to your doctor if you have any questions or concerns or want to weigh the risks with benefits.
So this is pretty simple. I mean, it doesn't take long.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Gonna clean.
You're in good hands.
All right, pinch.
Do you find people are responding this year to the flu shot? I mean, people want to get it, let's put it that way?
We've had a lot of interest, yep. We've given a lot of the high-dose flu vaccine, which is for individuals 65 years and older, and so that's really great because there are certain populations where it's even more important for them to get vaccinated.
Is it the elderly and kids too? Is that how it works?
Yeah, generally it's people who are very young and people who are older. For the flu shot, it's over 65, and anyone who's immunocompromised as well.
So people, if they're concerned about the doses, like you said, there's different doses. I would assume like kids have a different dose than an adult versus an elderly.
Yeah, and that's in terms of like the amount of the vaccine that you get. So pediatricians would give a smaller dose than they would for adults.
If people have questions, I know it's tough, but where can they look? You know, if they can't get their doctor, where's a good place to look and check out the information for flu shots?
Yeah, we always recommend the CDC has reliable information, the Massachusetts Health Department, mass.gov. You can also visit a commercial pharmacy and speak to a pharmacist. They have good information and often have vaccines available as well.
All right.
In addition to health centers, urgent cares, primary care offices.